Greetings, my name is Francis Wairicu. I'm so glad that I can come into your space once again. And I'm so encouraged by the fact that I'm getting some feedback from several quarters. And today I want to talk about a skills or the skills that our team leader, supervisor, or manager needs to develop when dealing with a team. You see, one of the skills that we need to develop is observation. You see, observation is a very key ingredient when it comes to leading a team. And you see, when you're observing your team members, you're observing the kind of performance that your team members have. And this performance focuses on the attitudes. It looks at the skills. It looks at the motivation of individual team members, the conduct and the appearance, and also the vitality and the eagerness to learn. Who are these team members within the team that are able to learn? Who are these team members that are open to instruction? Who are these team members that are probably troublemakers within the team? So observation is one of the key things that you need to develop as a team leader. Number two, you also need to document your performance. Many times in our teams, there are incidents where people feel like they've been overlooked, maybe for a promotion. They've been overlooked. They've not been recognized for something that they did well. And you see, when we don't have documentation, it means that we cannot prove what we are saying is true. And you see, there are people who have been promoted or have benefited from something that they did not do simply because the documentation process was not developed. And you see, documenting our performance and the performance of the team members will help us in evaluating and getting to know what is happening within the team and within the individual team members. Number three, we also need to master the constructive confrontation. You see, confrontation doesn't need to always be negative. We can have very constructive confrontation. And before we do this as a team leader going to confront a team member or maybe the team, then we need to construct our thoughts. We need to organize our thoughts well in advance. And we need to follow a few guidelines before we go and confront, because you're not going to confront in anger. You see, when we confront in anger, at times it doesn't sink very well. Somebody said the softer it falls, the deeper it sinks. When you tell somebody something softly, they get to understand even deeper. But when you're making noise, at times some people shut out. They shut off. They don't listen. They don't hear what you're saying until you calm down. And so this kind of confrontation is the kind of confrontation that inspires change and also comes in a way that it dignifies the employees. The employees feel respected. It's not about them. It's about addressing the issue. Number four, which we're going to handle today, is about evaluating performance. Now, when it comes to evaluating performance, you need to give frequent feedback to your employees. You need to give frequent feedback to your team members. You need to assess how you need to assess them regularly. You need to assess where they have been and where they are going. Are they developing? Are they getting better, or are they going back? Are they slackening in their pace? And you see, this is a place where you can give praise for superior work. You can provide constructive support even to those particular team members and even to the team, because there are times when they're willing to work, but they don't know how. And when you begin to evaluate this kind of performance, you're going to see the gaps that are within the team, and you're going to help out in that sense. And so today, I just want to handle those four because I know they're also going to be beneficial for you as a team leader. You're going to be beneficial for you as a person who manages a team. You need to observe the performance of your team members and the team in general. Number two, you need to begin to document the performance, because if you're not documenting, because a paper never forgets. A paper never forgets. Write it down, because that is something that you can refer to. You can have a document that gives you proof that this particular thing happened. Because I've seen in teams where people have been praised for what other people did, and they take the praise without referring to the actual person that did the good work. And so that becomes very demotivating. And then we need to master constructive confrontation. When we are confronting our people, we need to organize our thoughts. We need to be prepared. We need to follow the guidelines. And then when we confront, let us confront because we want some change to happen. and let us do it in a very dignified manner. And lastly, evaluate the performance of your team members. Let them know, let them have the feedback from you. Continue to praise superior work and provide constructive criticism or constructive ideas that can help the team. Once again, my name is Francis Wairicu, and I'm so glad that I could share those few thoughts with you. Enjoy your time.